Hey guys, and welcome back. So I decided to make just a quick short video showing you what skills I'm using and explaining just a little bit. I'll make an in-depth guide once we get the level 50 patch, and I'm going to make a full guide on the summon on that. So for now, let's just do a simple rundown of what I'm using and what you should be using for the Poharan dungeon. Your Roston chain, you're gonna go on the left tree. So the right tree is a single target. Okay, and it gives you some poison, which is not really useful for PvE right now. It's a PvP thing. So you want to go the left tree because this one is AoE. This one is single target. Rambo bees. Rambo bees, there's two options right now. You want to go the left one or the middle one. I wouldn't suggest going the middle one. I was using this, but I found out that this is a better option because this tree has a 0.5-second cast time on it, which means you can't really animation cancel. So it's better to just do the AoE one with a 9-second cooldown that does the damage over time for 10 seconds and then spam your Roston. So get the blue book for Rambo bees, not on it nest. So this is a better option. When we get blue books, we are all swap into sunflower. It's easier that. This is your lunge. You want to get the middle one because this one will give you a double stun. So you can stun bosses on yourself. Well, for yourself, I mean, you don't need to rely on another party member to do a second CC. So you can do this on yourself. Once it goes on cooldown, it defaults back to this. So you still can control your cat. Grasping roots, just go the middle one. I haven't gotten the book yet, but I'm going the middle one because this reduces the cooldown to 24 seconds, so it becomes something I can spam a little bit more, okay? And it becomes a range skill instead of centered on you. So you can use it for bosses and you just dish in some extra damage here and there. This is called Drain at the start. We're gonna go with the middle tree for Dawn Strike. So this skill tree here is the one that's going to be activating your Mystic Badge. You see, Drain, Dawn Strike, or Gimme Light. This is these three skills. Drain, okay, you see, Drain, 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 Dawn Strike, or Gimme Light. Okay, but you wanna go the middle one. The reason why I'm going for the middle one is because the range of this is 10 meters and this is 5 meters. I don't think I'll be going for this as well. I'm just going to be sticking with the Dawn Strike for now. I wish, this when your cat dies, just press tab. It's going to revive your cat. This is your basic attack on the cat. Cast automatically. Doom and Gloom. This is one of your main skills. So you don't want to go the left tree because the left tree gives you like a casting animation. And let me show you guys what that means. It may say that it is instant cast. Both of them are instant cast. But when you're in the first tree, let me remove my earring. I'll show you guys. When you're in the first tree, it's not instant cast. You get this, it's 4 seconds. And once you're doing this, you can do another skill. So it is definitely not instant cast. And when you do a different skill, when you're doing this, it cancels it. And you're not going to get the full damage. Okay? So trust me, bro, go mid. you don't want to be on this tree. So go the middle tree. Let me put back my earring. Okay. So yeah, you wanna go the middle tree. Ankle biter. This is your KD. Nothing interesting with any book here. That's why I've not bothered. It's just your knockdown. The only time these knockdowns become like double knockdown is when you have the purple book. Okay. So keep that in mind. That's just a knockdown. Whack. This is a skill that auto activates once you've knocked down a champion, not a champion, sorry, an opponent, and your cat can get access to this skill. I have locked this skill because this skill will take priority over something like Doom and Gloom. So it's really bad damage as well, so I never use it. So I lock it and forget the skill exists because it's very meh. Beacon, this is what you use to bring your cat back to you. There's nothing interesting about that skill that much. That's all it does. You can, when you see your cat like in a dangerous boss AoE, maybe it's like on the boss there, and then there's a big AoE, just call your cat back. Once you call your cat back, it's not going to do anything until you tell it to go to a different target. So it's a way of disengaging your cat. Okay. Petastorm. Petastorm, pretty cool skill. So what this skill does is inside this radius, it blocks all projectiles, so you can be safe in here as you're doing DPS on the boss. Okay. Huzzah. So Huzzah is healing your pet with Z. So this sends like some healing balls on your pet. You just want to go the left tree because the left tree is, the more you go down, the higher the healing becomes. If you go the middle tree, we will find you because this means you are selfish and you want to heal yourself and not your cat. So you want to go the left tree. That's all I have to say about that. Power pounds. Though this is the grapple where when it works for bosses as well, and players and stuff. Once they are like knocked down, stunned, dazed, whatever, you can press tab. That will the cat will pounce and grapple their enemy. Eventually, once you get to blue book, you want to go the right tree because this one will reduce the defense by 30% for like the boss or whatever. So that makes the grapple like the destroyer one. So it's pretty good now. Seed Shroud. This is your counter. Okay. You want to go the left tree because it will give you access to the party counter as well. That's very simple, nothing interesting about that. Briar Patch, you want to go the left tree because the toss is knocked down like in the line. It's more of a PvP thing, but normally for PvE, you want to get it, does really good damage as well. You want to time it because it's something you place on the ground and then it does damage for like 10 seconds, just ticking down. So if you know the boss is going to be moving, try and save it and do it when the boss is stationary. So the only way to do this is if you are in stealth or once you get your Doom and Gloom. So it combos with Doom and Gloom. So F and then F. That's the way you get access to it. It goes both. So they both share cooldown, like Briar and Briar Patch. If you see Doom and Gloom saying Briar Patch wreckage available, that's what they mean. They mean this because it shares the cooldown. It's the same skill basically. I don't know why they called it differently, but it is the same skill. Scratch. This is a combo you do once you have done the grapple. Once you have grappled someone, this will become available and you can use to do some things with it. You can do scratch for some extra damage or boo boo to stack some poison. This is preference. If you are doing a poison build, you can go mid, but normally you just want to do scratch for some extra damage. Tag team is your CC escape. Once you're knocked down, just press 1. You're going to swap places with your cat, and that removes you from the CC. Swoosh is another. This is for escaping freezes. Retreat, that's your normal F CC break. Backstep, another iframe. These are like the common skills that all classes have. All that. Don't block, another CC break as well. I'll be going the middle one because I like the stealth. It's nice to CC break into stealth, but that's a PvP thing, okay? These are cut things. Strike. It depends on what you want to do. It's not really a PvE thing. It's more of a PvP thing because you want to swap into Vine Whip so that you can get a daze on it. Get a long cooldown though, but you do get a daze, so it can be good for PvP. But for PvE, maybe get the middle and do some extra damages. Crouching Tiger. So this is the taunt on the cat. You need the green book though to unlock the taunt. The two skills at the start do not taunt. You have to have the green so that it gets the taunt. Once you get the blue, every time your cat is hit during the taunt, it heals. And then you have your body kick, your escape, and your footloose. These are all like trying to escape from CC things. You'll see this activate once you're like grabbed and stuff like that. True friend, this is when you're low in HP and you wanna heal. You're gonna sacrifice a little bit of health on your cat to heal yourself. For green book, you wanna go to solidarity because this one gives you the iframe for around 5 seconds. It's a pretty good skill. It's like the freeze for Force Masters, but you can continue doing skills when this is active. So it's a pretty good one. I'll be getting the the green book here, or all the blue. So it's a middle tree here. Guard duty. So when a party member is resurrecting, you can go close to them and you'll see the option to guard. This will send your cat to them. And even if they take damage during the chi recovery phase, they are not going to die because the cat is guarding them. Helping power, this is what you're going to be using when you want to rest someone. Just go close to them. You should see this activate on your LMB. Press LMB, the cat is going to go there, try and rest them. Farewell, this is a really good skill. 5-minute cooldown, but this will resurrect all party members who are dead in the 50-meter radius. So pretty strong skill, very long cooldown, but in maybe the harder dungeons, you can try and carry those dungeons with this one. For training points, where do you want to put your training points? Just put your training points 10 into Roston. This is because you're going to be spamming this skill off cooldown. Rumblebees, you're going to be spamming this off cooldown. Okay. You're going to go to Doom and Bloom, but before that, put into 10 points into Briar Patch, because this is also a really good hidden skill. And then Doom and Bloom. Put the 8 points there. I don't know if I have all the points. If you have more, put this. And then if you have more, you can put them in Dawn Strike, because those are your DPS skills. For now, with the skill book set up the way I've showed you, I want to show you guys the rotation and what I use. You need to have a soul core, the PvE one. Okay, no, it's not the PvE one. This is the Gubong one, not the dragon one from Tomb of Exile. So this is the Gubon one. The reason why this is really good for PvE, it gives you a 45 attack power buff for around 10 seconds, and it does like some explosive damage. So it's pretty good to like buff up your damage on your opener. So the rotation is this. You wanna do your Gubon, and then your RMB, it will go on a 9-second cooldown. Okay. Now, since we don't have Sunflower, I'm not going to bother with Dawn Strike. The rotation will change on the next guide, completely change. So this is just for now so that we can do our Poharant properly. So Gubon into RMB, thus we'll draw our Rumblebees, which is DOT. And then we're going to do Doom and Gloom, and then we're going to combo it with Briar Patch, and then we're going to LMB until everything is off cooldown. That is it. There's nothing crazy, there's nothing hard, there's nothing. So the rotation will look like this. So the Soul Core, and then RMB, and then Doom and Gloom, and then Briar Patch, and then maybe 2, and then just basic attack. That's all. Now what we are doing is you're waiting cooldown. RMB, when it comes off cooldown, you send it out. And then basic attack, basic attack, basic attack. Now you're looking at your cooldowns. So anything else you're doing right now is you're watching your party members if they're dying, things like that. Okay. Once F comes off cooldown, Doom and Gloom, and then F, and then continue basic attacking. LMB, LMB, LMB. Rumblebees is off cooldown. Press RMB, and then LMB. That's all you're doing, guys. That's Summoner gameplay for you right now. That is a Summoner gameplay for you right now. It's pretty easy. There's nothing crazy about this. It does actually really good damage. When you're soloing, just press your key on your card. It's gonna taunt the boss. And then just continue this. And then RMB, LMB. That's all. Once your soul core is off cooldown, do not use it until everything is off cooldown and you wanna prepare for like a whole new opener. Because this buff is crazy. That buff is insane. So you check, I have like 4 seconds on this, 4 seconds on that. It's close. I'm gonna Gubon, and then RMB, F, F again, basic attack. And then I can throw in a 2 just for like some extra damage. If you have the green skillbook on 1, just throw the 1 as well for extra damage. Then that's it. Then continue basic attacking. You can even hold RMB. Just hold LMB. I mean, and it's gonna continue attacking. You're never gonna lose. You're not gonna run out of focus at all. That is the entire rotation, guy. Nothing interesting, nothing hard, I mean. So that's all. For those of you guys who have been asking what I've been running. So this is what I'll be running for the upcoming dungeon until we get our blue books. Once we get our blue books, this is gonna change to Sunflower. And the moment we change this to Sunflower, your entire build will change. Your entire build will change, and it will be a little bit more harder because it's a much more spammable build. So until you get there, I hope this small vid will help you guys understand the summoner at the start. I'll make a more in-depth one once we get all the build and I get my build up and running so that I can showcase it for you guys correctly. So thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you on